Yeah, I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. I do think I'm gonna make friends in the place where I move. And here's why. Blind dumb confidence. Has anything about me changed? No. Do I think it will be different this time? Yes. Am I expecting a different result from the same input? Yes, I am. I just kind of assume that this time, I'll move to a new place and I'm just gonna be like best friends with everyone. I'm just gonna meet someone on the street and be like, hey, you wanna jam? And they'll be like, yes. And then we'll jam together and then we'll be best friends. Oh, she is insane. Okay, I've done this in my adult life, but I don't know if you can do this where I'm going. I feel like maybe this is bad. Maybe this is bad of me. Maybe it's just because they don't smile as much. But I suspect that the people of Europe, that the people of the entire continent of Europe are, broadly speaking, less whimsical than the people of the continent of the United States. When I am in the United States, right? If I see someone who's dressed really cool, maybe they've got like a cool independent bookstore type bag, maybe they've got like a cool hairstyle and they're dressed in a good outfit, right? Okay, the entire continent of America, of North America, what do you want from me? Where I'm talking fast, man. If I see someone, right, who looks really cool, I'll be like, you want to be friends? And sometimes it works. Sometimes genuinely that strategy works. Even if it doesn't like result in a friendship, it can at the very least result in like hanging out. Like I saw the cool women of Europe. I've seen some of them and they looked much less approachable. They have a different kind of cool fashion. They don't smile and that's good for them. I think this is great for them. I'm pleased for them. But I do think that if I asked them if I could be friends like we were children on the playground, they would be like, what? I'm intimidated by the women of Europe. Ellie making friends with JoJo villains. Yes! This is the aesthetic of the kind of person who likes me. I need you guys to understand, I dress carefully, right? I dress carefully because I'm a prey animal. I'm a freaking chipmunk out there. I will get eaten if I make myself too visible in the wild. But at the same time, my favorite kind of person to become friends with... Okay, you guys know about episomatic coloring, right? I don't actually know if it's aposematic or aposematic, but either way, I'm just gonna say aposematic for now, where something is brightly colored to indicate to predators that it's poisonous and they shouldn't eat it. Right? That kind of coloration. I like finding a friend with like really, really weird, intense fashion. You know? A friend who just indicates to predators at every turn that they stand out for a reason because if you eat them, you'll die. You know? I like that kind of friend. I like a kind of friend... Okay, I have said for a while that like my problem with making friends in New York City is that everyone who would want to be friends with me, that is... mostly autistic people. Let's be real. Let's be straightforward. Mostly autistic people. In New York City, they're all either extremely traumatized by their own experience of being autistic somewhere where there is an expectation of conformity, or they did not understand that they were being bullied. Like they were not picking that up. In which case, it is genuinely hard to communicate, you know? In other places, right, there's a third category of person. There's a kind of person who, like, knew they were being bullied and just truly did not care, you know? Just like a beautiful soul. Like the kindest, brightest, shining sun. This is the kind of person I am trying to befriend in my life every day. Sometimes these people are also ADHD, but usually autistic. Sometimes, a lot of the time they're both. I don't know, man. But like this kind of person, this category of person, this is like the ideal friend. And like, listen, most of my friends aren't like that because that's the coolest person in the world. They barely exist. But I am looking. I am out here looking for that person. And when I see that person on the street, I'm not gonna pass it up. I'm like, you wanna be friends? But I think if I do that in Europe, they'll eat me.